And welcome back to my channel. My name is Delphine and today I am back for Sézane denim comparison. I ordered all of them, all the denims available on the website. They're all here and I thought I will show you how they fit. I'm a petite, I'm 5'2", I'm average built, I will say, European/French sizes, Sézane European sizes. I'm between a 36 and a 38. Sometimes up to 40, but mostly between a 36 and a 38. And yeah, I just wanted to have a look at how they are, and I'm gonna show you, try on, and then you can see how it is in terms of length, in terms of fit at the waist, the pocket, the zip. I'm gonna tell you everything. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section below. I will answer to the best of my abilities. Anything that I did not say in the video that you would like to know, well, just don't hesitate. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna go with my pile from the first one. So the first one I just grabbed is the iconique droit from Sézane. I have it in size 38, UK 10, US 6. I followed the recommendations from the website in terms of sizing. When they say if you're in between, take the bigger size, I went for 38. When they said nothing, I went for 36. And yeah, you will see how it turned out. So yeah, l'iconique droit, it closes with a zip. As you can see from the video, I think this was a big surprise. Most of them, again, I'm a petite, 5'2", 1m58. They were not that long. I might need to remove a tiny bit or just do one, you know, like roll it a tiny bit. But for example, if I would wear them with heels, that would be actually fine. And this was a big surprise because as a petite, very, very, very often, this is an issue. And this is not like in some other brand where I could choose the length of the legs I wanted. I just picked the size and I was very pleasantly surprised. I think it might matter which size you take. If you take bigger sizes, they're probably gonna be longer. But it's a good thing to know if you're a 36 or a 38, for example, and you're quite petite, then the length of the legs is not that long. I think it was quite fine. The thing I always look for is in the back how much you have of this effect, you know, like when you sit and it just flaps a bit, let's say, in the back. This one did it a bit, but not too much. It would be acceptable, let's say, but it does it a bit. So it's something that really bothers you, then it's maybe not the best option, but it's nothing too big. You will see there's some others where I had a much bigger issue with that. Pockets are like, yeah, hand deep, so that's nice, not too small pockets. And yeah, I don't know what else I could tell you. You can see the legs are, yeah, straight legs. And I feel like the size was correct. Color is also nice. They have a lot of colors. This is something I also like a lot of color options. I try to order around the same color range that you can also compare between models. You could always pause the video and go back, for example, and compare different ones. So that was the first one. Then second one I have here, let me see, I think I know, it's a slim, yeah, le Slim Parfait, and I have it in size 36 because they said to take your normal size, and so I went for 36. And yeah, it's a slim, definitely a slim. I think it's a bit too small. I mean, I had to hold my breath to close it. Might be also something you want. As a slim, I was feeling a bit tight in it. I would have rather take like a size bigger, a 38, I think would have been nicer. But definitely no issue in the back with this opening effect then. Really no problem there. The pockets are very, very tiny pockets. Like I can only slide like about this of my fingers inside. But again, it's a slim. So I guess, I don't have many slims. I've not worn slims in a very long time. But as far as I can remember, the slims often had like such tiny pockets. So maybe that's also wished. And yeah, so if you like this tight effect, then take, yeah, like your normal size, one size a bit smaller. So like me, I'm between 36 and 38. I went with 36, but it's tight. Then you're snatched. If you wear shapewear or something like that, then it might not be an issue. But if you are not wearing shapewear, then it might be, I mean, you will be snatched. And otherwise, if you want to be a bit more comfortable, then I think a 38 would be a better option. Yes, that's it. I mean, the length you can see in the video how it is. Then next one is Manu, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Manu. I took a size 36, so it's UK 8, I did not say, but it's the same for the slim. UK 8, US 4, that's a 36. And it's a pantalon Manu. And yeah, it's very nice. I think the length, so this I did not do, it came like that when I ordered it. I think you can undo it, yes, you can undo it. As you can see, I think the length is perfect. I would not, I mean, okay, if you wanted to have this crop effect, then maybe you will need to do 1 or 2 more, but which will be a pity because they have this little effect on the back, and if you roll it much more, you will not see that anymore. So if this is something you care about, then that's something to keep in mind. Otherwise, I think it was nice. The size was, in my opinion, correct. I don't like things which are too oversized, so a 36 was for me the right size. I felt very comfortable in it. I did not feel tight or anything. Pockets are quite deep pockets. I can put, yeah, my whole hand. It has also in the front this little effect here. It's a zip, the thing. It's, if I forget for any of them, except for one, which I will mention, it's always a zip for closing them. The thing is more in the back, you have a bit, yeah, this effect also. Yeah, it's up to you how much it disturbs you or how much it annoys you or not, but you have a bit of it. And that, you know, that's the thing that annoys me sometimes when you sit, it accentuates it. Like when you're standing, it looks like just a tiny bit of extra fabric, but when you're sitting, then sometimes like it makes like a gap, you know, like that on the back, and I'm not a big fan of it. Then I have this one, which I have to check, I don't remember the name, wide leg, and I took a size 36, which I believe was the right size, and this one was very long. This one was definitely much too long, as you can see. You will need to bring it to your tailor or do something if you're petite. The pockets are like same, a hand, and it's a zip. And it was very comfortable, but I believe, so I have, yes, size 36. I felt a bit tight on the hip. I felt like it was coming a bit up and it was not very comfortable to wear. So I don't know, because I think one size bigger, it would not have looked good here on the waist, on the back. So I'm not sure what solution could be there. I guess it would work for you if you don't have such a either pronounced distinction between your waist and your hips. Otherwise you will have to choose. It would be either too tight on the hip or too big on the waist. And then the next one, let me see what I grab, is, I know, Brut Sexy. I have it in size 38, UK 10, US 6, and that's the one which closes with these buttons. I did not close it back. It's quite a struggle to get all the buttons closed. It's like on the Levi's 501, but it's a new jean, obviously. So it's you know, the buttons, it takes a bit more extra work. Pockets are around this deep, so average, I would say. The pant is not really, it's not a slim, but it's not as wide as the iconique droit, for example, which I found was more straight. The Brut Sexy is in between the iconique droit straight and the slim. In the back, it was perfect. To be honest, I find that for me, it's the one that fitted the best out of all of them. Again, the length was also quite good. Really nothing much to say. The question is mostly whether or not you're annoyed by these buttons or if it's okay for you. But otherwise the cut was very nice. It's not super thick, but not super thin. Cotton, I would say quite average. It's kind of the same feeling for most of them. It has big pockets in the back, and yeah, I don't know, I don't have much to add because it's very classic, very simple jean, but I think it's yeah, it's really nice if you're petite, and if you have this thing, the same kind of shape than me, then you will not have with this one the issue with the back. I mean the back, the waist, I mean. You see what I mean. Then I have this one, which is called Le Mum, and I have it in size 38. I think it's the right size. I think this was correct. It's a bit wider, a bit bigger, but at the end it gets again a bit tighter. It's a mom jean, and the pockets are like this, so around the hand deep. It's a zip. The length was quite okay. Again, you might need to take a few centimeters, but not much. I mean, it's not much bigger. It's most of them, you could take them to the tailor if you want, or you could also just roll them a tiny bit up, and that will be enough. Or if you wear them with heels, then you will not have an issue either. Only the wide leg was really much too long, but otherwise the others there was really no issue. And so this one, it's the same again, no big issue. The only concern is again the gap in the back. I'm not getting rid of it. That's a bit the thing with Sézane jeans, except for the Brut Sexy. If you have the kind of shape like me, then you will have this effect more or less, depending, as you can see on the video, depending on the jean. But it also depends, how tolerant you are to this effect. Then last one, it is le crop. It's a French 38, UK 10, US 6, and yeah, so it's meant to be cropped, but as you can see on me, it's not cropped. It's I would say the right length, maybe a tiny bit too long. It will be like for the other ones, the right length, for example, with heels. But otherwise you will need to tailor it a bit and remove a tiny bit, so it's not cropped. So if you want to have that crop effect, like on the Sézane website and so on, then you will need to go to your tailor if you're a petite. And yeah, otherwise the pockets are around like this length, so a bit shorter than the mom jean, for example. It closes with a jeep. It closes with a zip. And I don't know, I mean, I hope you call it a zip. I've been calling it a zip the whole video, I think, because we call it like that in French, but I don't know if you actually call that like that in English. But you see what I mean. And yeah, the back, the waist, you can see in the video also how it is. Otherwise it's not perfect, but it's not too bad either. It's extremely high-waisted. I mean, you can see also even just here the length. Whether you like it or not, it's up to you, but compared to the others, it's much more high-waisted. And I think that was all that will be to notice or to mention that is particular on this denim. And yeah, that's it. It was 7 denims, 7 pants. That's the choice they have. As I said, they have a lot of colors. What I really find nice, they have a very nice light pink, which looks very pretty. You could see a few different kind of colors there in what I showed you, but I try to stay, as I said, around the same shades that you can compare. But of course it was depending on the availability on their website for my sizes, so sometimes I had to take another one, like for example for the wide leg I tried it in gray because the other blue colors were not available anymore in my size. But yeah, so if you have again any question, don't hesitate to ask me in the comment section below. Tell me also which are your favorite Sézane jeans, and generally maybe what are your favorite jeans brands. Also, if you're petite, for example, which one do you recommend, which one is best, let us know. And I will leave you here with another video in case you have not seen it yet. And if you've enjoyed this video and you would like to see more, you can of course gladly subscribe to my channel by clicking there, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.